Nigga, you Johnny Five and already. We ain't had nobody Johnny Five in about a year, nigga. Here you go.
Hey,
Here's wine, nigga. You had the pinky up?
no, we ain't that fancy. Nah, yeah, sipping on a little wine.
Huh?
So just sipping on a little wine. That's it.
Okay. Little
Nothing
box
fancy. No
wine.
bottle. No,
No judgment.
glass bottles only.
I'm just.
I appreciate the lack of judgment, but I don't need you to even worry about that because it's just not my style.
No box wine. They make some high end box wine.
I'm sure they do. I just like my wine in a bottle.
It'd be like $8.
That's that's like liquor. That's like liquor in a plastic bottle. Like, I'm not doing it.
Well, that's not very good for the environment. So,
At that point in time, if you're not really worried about the environment, if you get liquor out of a plastic bottle,
even when you liquor it up, you should be worried about the environment.
you're getting liquor out of a plastic bottle, you're not worried about the environment at that point. You got bigger things to figure out. That's why you're getting that $2 bottle of liquor.
Nigga, from the extra bottom
I've
shelf.
been there. I have been there, man. Hey. Sometimes you gotta go for the cheap shit. R&R.
What?
Yep, exactly. Rare. Terrible shit.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about
That
that.
Mad Dog 2020. I'm growing up though. I'm growing up.
You've
Nice
upgraded.
Cabernet.
329.
Um, that's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's quality.
Check the bar report. Back with another review. I'm TC. That's Larry.
I'm done.
What up, though? Conway the Machine. Back with another album, another project. Third for the year. This time we get From King to a God.
Chris Els is out messing around there pumping it out right now.
Oh yeah, man.
Flooding streets.
Flooding the streets. Before we get in this review, if you like this review or any of our other reviews, go ahead and feel free to subscribe so you can keep, getting all the details and all the new shit that we do. If you want to get notified, go ahead and hit the bell. Let us know how bad Larry sucks at this, and then note in the comments down below, and you'll be good to go.
There you go. Please, feedback is all warranted. Roasting appreciated. Let's go.
Like we could talk about how he sounds like Johnny Five right now. From short.
Man.
Ooh.
I don't know, man.
It's all
Is
good.
it bad?
Nah,
bad. Hey, we're in the COVID era. You gotta take what you can get right now.
It's COVID. Hey, he dropped a line about COVID too. It's one of my favorite lines on the whole album. But yeah, back to his third album for the year, which is crazy. Well, this is the first full album. The other two were mixtapes. With Lulu and I just went super blank on the other one. Something Mourns the Wicked or something.
No, I don't know. Wait, do I? Hold on.
No, you didn't. I don't think you listened to that.
No.
One. I didn't tell you to peep that one,
No.
which I have because that shit's dope too. But it's
This is my shit. You talking about No One Mourns the Wicked?
Yeah. I had it right, close to it, anyways. Did you listen to that one?
No.
You should. It's good too. It's completely different though in terms of sound. Alchemist killed Lulu. Actually, Alchemist was on fire this year. He got like 3 projects that was in my top 5 or whatever mid-year, which is nuts.
He's working.
And shit, speaking of mid-year, let's go to my top 10 is gonna be nuts. And we ain't even done yet. We still got months left. Hopefully some other shit come out, but right now Conway killing it.
Oh, he's definitely putting out heat. This seems the production on this is crazy.
Yeah, and he didn't have like a single producer on this one like he did on Lulu.
Yeah. He had different sounds. There's a couple sounds. It was a little bit different, but it seemed like it still like work, like with Dej Love,
Yeah,
like her doing the hook. Like I appreciate that, like how Detroit's still getting love, and her voice and in that song, like it fit, but it threw me off for whatever reason. But it's like it's still a dope song. I'm not trying to hate on it. Like that the sound threw me off, but her voice fits perfectly though. I just wasn't expecting to hear that sound.
that beat is. I like that beat
Yeah.
on that track. But yeah, it was weird. It's like does Deja Lo does she really fit with Conway? But somehow she fit on the track, like her coming in. And I'm not the biggest Deja Lo fan, um, but she sounded all right on this. Plus, that track is just so hard.
Yes. I mean, uh, he comes in off the bat, just swinging for fences right off the rip.
Oh yeah, he's swinging on everybody right now. This like prime Mike Tyson came in. It was like, all right, I'm knocking every one of you niggas out, line after line. But he gave you back to back to back to back heat, dog.
Mm-hmm.
With some King, two with Fear of God, Lemon with Method Man, throwing the
That,
mind
can we take a
hell
pause right now
and
and just talk about how Method Man every time he comes on a feature, just absolutely bless the mic and his verse. I was like, damn, that was a Meth verse I needed.
yeah, Meth killed that. Like definitely one of
That,
the verses that he dropped in a while. It's similar to a lot of the way he's been rapping recently, with the way his schemes are set up. Um, his flow was impeccable. The whole how he ended every bar with the end sound going like almost all the way down the whole verse. I was like, okay, man, you killing him right now.
yeah, it was like a lot of. It was very similar. Like I felt like it was the freestyle that he had with Black up when it was on. Yep, I felt like he was kind of like that same zone,
Yeah,
like the same pattern, the same structure on it,
yeah. I
and it was dope because I
like
remember when I heard that I was just like, whoo, and I said I had to stop what I was doing. I was like, hold on, no, rewind, run this all the way back from the top, and listen to Conway do this thing, and then Matt come in again and then just cut it out at the end, which I thought was really really good because I just wanted just a little bit more of that song, and as soon as he was done with it, it was like, yeah, that's it, that's all you get. I was
my
like, damn.
only gripe with that song, if you want to call it a gripe, is that I wish Meth's topic tied in more to what Conway was talking about in particular, but it didn't matter. His verse was fucking dope. It was like I'm fine with it.
Yeah, either way, I appreciate it.
Um, and that was the lead single, if I'm not mistaken. Um,
I believe so.
but they both did their thing on this track. My track though is the next track. Doe and Damani, that's my shit. When you first got
Yeah,
it, that was what I was playing, and that was the one I was talking about where he dropped the COVID-19 bar, but it was the bar before that did it for me. And it's funny because I hang on. So like the bar before it, he says, what do he say? Half a brick on the table. I know it ain't gonna last. So much Fitzgerald got the shit looking like a plate of bass. Told bro, wear your gloves and cover your face with masks for what? Not for COVID-19 shit. You got H to bag. So I was like, nigga, that so much Fitzgerald looking like a plate of bass line, nigga. I had to take my headphones off. I was like, all right, I see what we doing today. And then I got my delivery in the mail for one of the best Ghostface albums in his entire discography with Fish Scale. My vinyl came in the mail today. First time it's been reissued since that shit came out. I was like, yes. See, it was working for me right there at the same time.
fish scale is the day of fish scale for you.
is a classic Ghostface
Yeah,
album.
100%. 100%. There's no arguments here. No arguments here whatsoever.
When we used to work at the spot, I wore that out in the warehouse when it wasn't supposed to be played. I didn't even work back there, but it was getting played.
Oh shit. Yeah. No, that was
They were like, "Look, look, look, look! Don't talk to me about customers right now. I'm selling drugs." and as soon as I left that bar, I was like, "Yep, selling drugs in my mind again."
yeah, going to front lines. Front lines is like to transition. Like I mean, past.
You skipped the front lines? Oh, nigga, hold on.
No, I'm not skipping to it.
I'm just saying, like front lines, nigga. That second verse with his flow change,
Yeah, bro.
was great. It was great.
Yeah,
that second verse.
He went from just his normal grimy ass flow to like kind of just like swaggy, like this. I can't even describe it.
Yeah,
like he's still saying the same shit, but just the way he's delivering. I don't know. I can't even describe it.
He hit you with the cops killing, black people, um, as part of the main part of what he's referencing on this track, but his delivery of it is just great. And he's not saying anything like anything new or deep or anything like that. It's just the presentation of it is just great.
Yeah, like his talk about how just like you said, he ain't saying no shit we don't already know, like about you being black or just because you're from the ghetto. I don't mean you selling crack. Like if you put your hands up, you don't get clapped. I forget like that whole little series they went through there, and to hear like how he structured it all, how he kept it all consistent, stuck with that thing the whole way through. That was like cool, like because his style, his not his style, but I don't think his delivery or his approach to how he created the song had to change from that grimy side to the still saying grimy, but talk about some conscious shit at the same time.
Cadence though in that second, nigga. That's the nerdy part for me. Yeah. What you saying is, I'm listening to the lyrics, but just the craft of it right there, it was like, this shit is great. It's like the track off of Lulu. I just went blank on the name of it, but it was like he switched his style up that he normally does on majority of his tracks and changed, and I was like, okay, Conway, you giving me something, dog, that I'm not used to, and this shit is fantastic. Man.
Yeah.
But so you got interludes in here from Shay. So you got DJ Shay, who died about a month ago, I think. Long time DJ, Griselda. Um, and of course we get the track with him, with like that dedication him towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
He sounded terrible delivering them bars though about it. Like damn, like y'all was tight, y'all went to blows, y'all was tight again. I think everybody can relate to that.
Yeah. You talking about Forever Dripping or Forever Dropping Tears?
Yeah.
That was actually, I was gonna say, that's actually one of my favorite songs. Because like that, because you can kind of feel like how it really is in that track, like, and just behind it, like you said, like everybody can relate to something like that. Like not necessarily depending on what everybody's stream is, but somebody's got some sort of relationship to that record, And I was like, man, and I actually thought that was like one of my favorite tracks outside of obviously like Lemon and Front and Doing the Money.
You got a good view into like the emotion and the friendship or whatever that that is now not gonna be there anymore. Um, which instead of just being just drug raps, which of course they're known for, but it's a lot more. It's not introspective. It's just more life driven. Just um, I've been debating like, is this my favorite Griselda project? I'm still saying nah. Tana Talk 3 has a special place in my heart. So does Supreme Blind Tale. Um, but this shit is, I say it's probably my second favorite project, at least right now. I got to give it the most spins to see if it moves up or something else. Because I was on a Griselda kick earlier today when I got off work. I went through Pray for Paris, went through Fly God is an Awesome God, went through Tana Talk. I ain't listening to all these because I ain't got that much time. But I was through my tracks. All them shits is great. Supreme Blind Tale with like 5 drums on the whole album. That shit's still great. I need somebody to reissue some vinyl because that shit is like stupid. And they be releasing that shit on Doubt or wherever the fuck you pronounce that shit. Shit be gone in like 3 seconds. Shit
They're
upset.
trying to get a pair of Yeezys. Can't do it.
That dog, getting they shit is worse than buying anything I've ever bought. And I literally only have one record from Griselda on vinyl. So, but I would love to have this Tana Talk 3 and Supreme Blind Tale. I would love that. They're my 3.
I can dig it.
But this is great. So instead of giving us mixtapes again, he gave us a full record, which is crazy because we supposed to still have the Shady Records debut, I think, by the end of the year. And I'm like, where do you have the ability to continuously pull out these bars? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get some rappers, they run out of material for what they can talk about or new ways to say the same thing. And it's like, all right, bro, this is kind of tired. But they putting out so much material. They putting out more material than people have done in their entire career in like 2 years.
Yeah. Which is nuts.
Which is nuts. I don't get it.
That's all I'm saying. So they're flooding the streets.
Yeah, because we've already gotten a few different other projects from the rest of the Griselda already. I think we've gotten 2 from Westside so far this year.
So we got three projects from Conway. We got from Westside. We got Fly Guy's Awesome Guy, Pray for Paris, and yep, just those 2. So that's 5. And then Benny.
He put out the group out the label album, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so that's 6 projects. That's 6 projects for them. And then we got, of course, recently signed Boldy.
Yeah, you got Boldy shit that came out this year.
He's put out 2, so that's 8. Jesus. They filled up every calendar month. Technically.
Now, back to this album. How'd you feel about him singing on Seen Everything But Jesus with him and Freddie Gibbs?
That is the only track that I could say is probably disappointing in some way. I could say it because it's still a good track, but it's not what I was looking for.
Yeah,
I was like, what? Because this was one where I didn't actually peek at that. I saw the feature. I was like, Freddie Gibbs. I was like, oh, I can't wait till I get to that track. And then I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was alright. Wasn't the biggest fan of Conway singing. It sounded like how Biggie sounded when Biggie was singing on his second album, but we all knew Biggie was bullshitting, and it sounded like Conway was serious. You know,
Lord knows that I'm trying.
it didn't work for me.
I'm like, it's kind of like, what's my man out of LA? Um, oh my God, Boogie.
Oh, Boogie. Okay.
Yeah, it's like kind of like how you're trying to be like the Boogie to like kind of try to emulate, like not like you're trying to buy a style or anything like that, but like how similar sound is coming out of Boogie, and it seems like it fits a little bit more. It fits a lot more when Boogie does it, as opposed to
Yeah, because Boogie has like this nasally, raspy voice.
right. So
Uh,
that sound may fit a little bit more. Like so, I didn't knock it. It's just one of those. It was like, this wasn't what I was hoping it to be, but still a good track. It's just it's off
if
like
I
that
skip
compared.
track this album, it's definitely that one.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, there's one that I'm like, yeah, that's my shit right there though. I mean, like that one, not my shit. It's a good song, but my shit after that is what's the track with Benny?
Oh, Spurs 3 is crazy.
Bro, West Side on there too, of course, yes. Like, bro, bro.
I'm gonna let you come back with Johnny Five. What you say?
Oh, I was just over here just saying, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, they all sounded really good on here. Um, of course you listen to Conway verse and him naming all them people and shit. And of course, Joe Budden and Maul had a good a field day with their names being said in the track, asking Parks and Rory how they feel as white people to not be named on there. Thought that was funny,
that's good.
uh, but they did exactly what I thought they would normally do. You know what I'm saying? The three of them together always put together some good shit. Hell, we got a whole album from last year. It was great. What I was good to hear um, was to hear Lloyd Banks kill his shit.
Yes, yes.
Juvenile Hell. Actually, all of them sounded good, man. With Flea Lord and Lloyd Banks, but Lloyd Banks killed that shit. His verse came on, I was like, he is killing this beat right now. Had to turn that shit up.
Yeah. I never thought I would be
Like this kind of loud, and I'd be like, go to another room. Lloyd Banks is on. The fuck.
when was the last time you thought you'd be saying, man, can't wait till I hear that Lloyd Banks part of the song?
Um, I don't follow any of his music that he put out since his original debut album, and of course he was killing mixtape shit back then. But I've always thought Lloyd Banks was a great lyricist. It's just it's like the sleepiness approach to some of the stuff that kind of pulled me away from him. But he was always really good. But when he came on here, I was like, okay, you killing this right now. Um, Havoc on the chorus, so that shit was dope. Havoc did the beat. I don't know if Havoc's an underrated producer to most people, but dude's a legend.
He
Man,
had
tracks, Jesus Christ.
he had like 6 or 7 different producers on here, I think.
Oh yeah,
Um I want to say I know he had Alchemist. Prime made an appearance. I don't know how I feel about the Prime. I'm not Prime. Jesus, what am I thinking? DJ Premier. Um,
Which one did Premier do?
was that the very last track?
Not the last. Yeah, that was Premier. Yeah, you had a bunch though. You got Derringer, Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you got Premier. Uh, and you had Jesus Crisis, produced by Crisis.
Got a lot of track. It was kind of interesting with the DJ Premier track. It's like so a Preemo beat.
First off,
But
dog, I don't mean to cut you off, but on Jesus Crisis, for all my soccer fans out there, that bar he dropped was fantastic. Did you catch the bar?
I'm looking it up right now.
He he
I
said,
mean,
"Niggas trying to block my goals. I'm gonna make it messy."
yep. His flow on that track, that beat is just like everything about that. It's just everything about that track. It's just super well done. It makes it hard for me to say what's like my favorite track on here
Oh yeah,
because
I've switched.
every single track on here, for the most part, gives you some sort of heat. It gives you some type of smoke that you're looking for. And it's all similar smoke, but it's like delivered in different ways.
Yeah.
It sounds different. It hits different.
Yep.
I'm like, it's not the same track.
We got a bunch of different producers. It all works.
Yeah.
My favorite. Say it moved a few times, dude. It started with Frontline. Frontline was the one that grabbed me because that second verse was nuts with his flow change. Then with the Fear of God, I had already heard Lemon, so of course that shit was dope. I think currently right now is Doe and Damani is my shit. That beat change that happened, the bars and the lines he was dropping was nuts. Spurs 3, I can always just go straight to that. That shit's hard. Save Benny for last. He kills that shit. It's a good album, man.
Very, very good album. I think this is a strong listen. Very strong listen.
Yeah, I've been thinking about where I'm putting it in my top list so far, man. I've been going back to it, but I've listened to Lulu a bunch too. I still go back to that. That shit hard too.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
It's the only thing, man, that I had that we weren't in lockdown, nigga. I normally can grind out to mode, albums over and over again, driving back and forth to work. But I don't get to do that at the crib. Pissing me off.
You can't figure it out at the crib.
I just gotta find time to actually do it. It's like wake up, get the kids, go to work, get off work, chill, go to bed. It's like, all right, where do I find time to fit in this 25 to an hour and 10-minute album in here somewhere without the kids being in my face, They always in your face.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
Which, when I'm in the car, no one's in my face.
I don't have that problem.
I know you don't.
I feel sorry for you.
But definitely, if you haven't listened to this project, you have to go listen to this shit. Because it's fucking.
110%.
Wish this nigga Bobby was here right now.
I'm sure he's getting his money's worth. He's getting his listen on. But I really want to see how he feels about it. We're gonna have to get a Bobby Bubble recap.
Yeah, I might have to get him on the mobile. Give me
hey, what's your valuation of music over the last however long you've been away in undisclosed location?
Fantastic album. I really don't have much more to add, but shit was great. Definitely go listen to it. You got anything you want to throw in before we get out of here?
Go vote. Trump's an asshole.
Like I said at the beginning of this shit, if you enjoy it, go ahead and subscribe. Let us know what you think about the album. You pretty much need to be typing this shit. It's great. If you don't, I don't know what to do about you. But we out.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. That's what we're doing.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. Deuces.
Peace, nigga.